Welcome to the deep dive. We unpack stacks of sources to, well, get to the heart of things.
And today we've got a really compelling figure.
Yeah, Ram Dass, born Richard Alpert. He's kind of an enigma, isn't he?
Totally. A Harvard psychologist turned a major spiritual icon, really shaped parts of the counterculture.
Right. And his journey,
Yeah.
it's more than just his life story. It feels like this universal search for something deeper than just, getting ahead.
Exactly. And what makes it so striking is where he started. I mean, super academic, rational.
Stanford PhD, Harvard professor.
Right. Clinical psychology. Then he hooks up with Timothy Leary around, 1958?
Yeah, and that's when things get controversial.
Definitely. They dive headfirst into researching psychedelics. Psilocybin, LSD.
Exploring consciousness with these chemicals, pretty groundbreaking, but
Is right. Challenged everything. And while Harvard wasn't thrilled, they were both dismissed in '63.
But that wasn't the end of the experiments, was it?
No, not at all. They moved to the Millbrook commune, still trying to find, a permanent on switch for higher consciousness using these substances.
But it didn't quite work out that way for Alpert.
No, that's the key thing. He started needing more, the effects lessened, and the come-downs got worse. Really depressing, he said. And that was the pivot. He realized, okay, the chemicals aren't the whole answer, not the lasting thing he was looking for.
So that disillusionment actually pushed him further.
Exactly. It pushed him east.
Yep.
To India in 1967.
Okay, in India. And this is where the big shift happens, right?
Oh, yeah. This is where Richard Alpert really becomes Ram Dass. He meets this Hindu guru, Neem Karoli Baba. Maharaji, they called him.
And his story there is just wild.
It really is. First time they meet, Maharaji starts talking about Alpert's mother, who had recently died. Mentioned details there's just no way he could have known rationally.
Wow. That would shake anyone's reality.
Completely shattered Alpert's scientific framework. And it was Maharaji who gave him his new name, Ram Dass, servant of God.
And wasn't there that famous incident with the LSD?
Yes, that's maybe the most powerful bit. Ram Dass, still kind of testing things, gives Maharaji a pretty hefty dose of LSD.
Right.
Nothing. Reportedly, zero effect. Maharaji just, carried on. For Ram Dass, that was it. Proof. The real deal, the true spiritual state, it was internal, beyond chemicals.
Incredible. So he comes back to the U.S. different.
Visibly transformed, and he consciously stops pushing psychedelics as the path. He embodies this new way. That transformation gave him huge credibility.
So beyond his own journey, why did he connect with so many people? Millions, really.
Well, first his book, Be Here Now, in 1971, it just exploded.
Counterculture Bible.
Pretty much, yeah. Sold millions. It was part autobiography, part Eastern wisdom, but made really accessible. It hit a nerve for a generation looking for meaning outside the mainstream. People like George Harrison, Steve Jobs, huge influences.
He had that knack, didn't he? Translating these, complex Eastern ideas for Western minds.
Yeah. Absolutely. Things like be here now, just live in the present. Sounds simple, but he made it feel profound and practical.
In that famous line, treat everyone you meet like God in drag.
Yeah. Classic Ram Dass. Finding the divine in everyone. He used humor, his own stories, his realness.
And he wasn't just talking the talk. He really focused on service, right? Seva?
Deeply. Co-founded the Seva Foundation. They do amazing work with eye care globally. And the Living Dying Project, helping people approach death consciously.
He even helped Timothy Leary at the end of his life.
Yeah, guiding his old partner shows real compassion, doesn't it? It's beyond any old conflicts.
That authenticity, that realness, it clearly struck a chord.
Yeah.
And then the stroke?
Right, 1997, a massive stroke. Really debilitating.
But he didn't retreat.
No, he called it fierce grace. He saw it as part of his path, another teaching, and he kept teaching, writing, connecting with people, despite the physical challenges, right up until he passed.
Just living his philosophy. A powerful example.
Absolutely. His life really became this bridge, Western mind, Eastern heart, making these deep spiritual ideas feel relevant, feel possible for us.
His message of love, being present, serving others.
Yeah.
Definitely still resonates.
For sure. Timeless stuff.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? His whole life challenges us to look at our own difficulties, our own setbacks, maybe differently, to find some grace there. So the question for you is, what does it actually mean right now in your life to truly be here now, whatever this moment holds?